Have you ever asked a question and got a completely irrational answer that had absolutely nothing to do with your question? Well, I often asked my parents if I could watch TV, and they said, "Have you cleaned your room?" Or I'd ask them for some pocket money, and they'd say, "Have you done your homework?"
I sing songs when I'm in the shower, and I imagine that I'm winning the Grammy Awards. Have you ever done that?
I'm constantly worried if I've left the gas on at home or if my house is on fire. Do you smell something burning?
I got up from bed. I had a bath. I got ready for the day. Then I opened my eyes and realized I was still asleep in bed.
I've eaten chicken thinking it was fish. I've eaten fish thinking it was prawn. Sometimes you just can't tell the difference.
When I go to sleep at night, I can hear like some monsters underneath my bed. Once I just peeped and I saw its tail.
When I was a little girl, I used to talk for hours and hours on end to my doll. I must confess that I do the same for most of the time.
I'm a completely different person when I'm at work and when I'm at home. I act like an angel with my parents. I'm a complete devil with my friends and an absolute sweetheart with my girlfriend.
I hate my job. I've been sitting at a desk from 8 to 8 for the past 15 years. I don't have a reason to smile anymore, except when I pose for photographs. This is my smile.
I'm constantly paranoid that something bad will happen to my family. Have you never been so worried that you broke into a sweat when your spouse or your child didn't come home?
My grandfather died in a plane crash a year back, but every morning when I get up and I'm having my coffee, I can feel him sitting beside me. I can feel his presence there.
Whenever I go on stage or I have to speak in front of people, I get goosebumps and I lose my voice and I can't think clearly. Haven't you ever felt that?
Sometimes when I get angry, I can't control myself. I pick up the closest object and hurl it at the person in front of me. Haven't you ever done a thing like that?
Have you ever done something silly or made a complete fool of yourself? Or said something and thought, "Oh God, I shouldn't have said that"?
I raised my hand to swat a mosquito that was biting me, but there was no mosquito. Have you ever felt as though there was an ant or an insect on your body when there actually wasn't?
Some people talk for hours and hours to God. Some can even feel His presence. Some people can have a conversation with God. Some are even convinced that the lottery numbers God gave them during their conversation are actually right. Have you never talked to yourself or talked to God? Have you never seen people close their eyes and talk to themselves for hours?
How many times have you put the office file in the freezer and the chicken on the desk? I know I have, haven't you?
I sing songs
I've eaten
when I'm in the
chicken
shower.
I can't
thinking it
control
was fish.
And I imagine that I'm winning the Grammy
How many
Awards.
times
I
have you
pick up the
put
closest
Have you
object.
ever
the
done
office
that?
file in the
Sometimes
freezer
And
You
hurl it
just
at the
chicken
can't
on
tell
the
the
desk?
difference.
I know I
and I
have,
saw its
haven't you?
tail.
Haven't you ever done a thing like that?
We all seem to suffer from the symptoms of mental illness.
Our moments of madness in our day-to-day lives are deemed by us as absolutely normal because they occur only time to time.
Yet those stuck in a moment and trapped in their madness are cast away.
If God was a psychiatrist, He would diagnose all of us with schizophrenia. We need to analyze our heart before we diagnose another person's mind.